This is a story for Kez. She just dyed her hair red, and I had asked for a picture of it in the sunlight. And if she posted it, then I let her pick what I did for my next vlog. And she did. And the pictures are lovely. She posted them on under Sigua, and the the rapturous joy of most of her readers was pretty obvious. And so I asked what she wanted, and she said she just wanted a story, but this time she didn't want to kill me. And I'll post the link to that. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be short enough. Nobody rings the doorbell. So I wander upstairs, undo the deadbolt, open the door, and she's standing there. And it's not that I didn't know she was in Portland. I didn't know she was in North America. And she's got this angry look on her face. I break into a grin and reach out to hug her, and she throws a beautiful overhand right, catching me right on the button, knocked me clean out. Must have. I tumbled down the stairs, and the first kind of thoughts I had were her screaming at me about where I was shooting. And she had one of my shoes off and socks, and she was looking for needle marks. And I of course, in my very polite manner, said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she said, "You said you broke your promise, and, what the fuck?" And I looked at her and I said, "Wrong promise. I had promised not to tell someone something, and I did. So I did break a promise, and I hate that." And she just starts crying and apologizing, and my brain is completely scrambled at this point, and I probably got one big eye and one little eye. And so I asked her to help me into the downstairs bedroom is right by where I landed. So she helped me up, and she's not a small woman and not a weak woman, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. And she laid me down on the bed and asked if I had any ice packs. And with these knees, yes, I do. And so she went upstairs and got those and put them. I had a big knot forming in the back of my head, so she put one behind me, and then she got a cold washcloth and put it over my eyes, just to try to keep the headache from being quite so bad. And she just lay next to me, stroking my head and apologizing. And it was, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And I'm just kind of, I don't know what to say, because "it's okay" didn't really fit at the time. And then I realized she wasn't stroking my head anymore. And that was an intriguing sensation. When you've got a concussion working, it doesn't help when your pulse really increases, but I really didn't mind. And then she disappeared. I didn't hear, the apologizing anymore or any of that. And then I felt her mouth around me. There's not really a lot. Okay, there's a huge amount to say. The throbbing in my head wound up throbbing somewhere else, and I'm not going to say anything except that the girl's got skills. That would be mad skills with a Z at the end. And I don't recommend an orgasm with a concussion. Now, it's not exactly true. If you have a choice while having an orgasm between having a concussion or not, take the not. Because I'm never going to be anti-orgasm, I hope. And when she was, done, and I was remarkably happy, she, kissed her way back up, the belly, and then up my neck, and that really felt nice. And then she moved to kiss me on the lips, and I shook my head. And she just got this terrified look, like I'm not going to forgive her. And she cries, "Why?" And I looked up at her and I said, "I think you broke my jaw. We need to go to the hospital." I probably should have said something earlier, but things had been going too well. So anyway, her Jeep got me into the rental car, and I gave directions as best I could, and we got to urgent care, and I looked like an abused husband at this point. We're not married, so that didn't matter. So they went in and they did an MRI, and as the saying goes, they took a picture inside my head and didn't find anything. And as it turned out, she didn't break my jaw. It was just a really bad dislocation. I don't. It was unpleasant having it put back into place, but it wasn't broken, so that worked pretty well. And as it turned out, after that, we had 3 pretty good days. Because of the concussion, I really didn't want to leave the house. Okay, that's part of it. That's not all of it. A lot of delivery food. A lot of time just taking care of bruises and things. A lot of time taking care of a lot of things. And then my one last thing is walked her back out knowing she was leaving again. And I reached out to hug her and I flinched. It was a joke. She took it okay. And then she was gone. And I'm not going to forget that particular long weekend. So there you go, Kaz. I hope you liked it. I hope everybody else liked it. I certainly liked writing it because I didn't die this time. Take care, kids.